Welcome to the Chris Hatcher Show, presented by Alabama 811. I'm your host, Tyler Brain, joined as always by the head Bulldog himself, Chris Hatcher. Coach, it's homecoming week, but before we get to that, we are coming off a 27-14 win at VMI. I think it was the most complete game of the season we played so far. What are your thoughts?
Well, it was a tremendous win for our team considering the long travel. Not only the day before, but you have to travel about a little over an hour to get from the hotel to the game. The field conditions were not ideal, and our guys went out and played a really good game. It was 27-14 at half. Defensively, we were outstanding other than we gave up two big plays. Offensively, I think we scored on every possession but one. And then you get to third and fourth quarter, and at the end of the game, it's still 27-14. So we should have just quit at halftime. We could have got home a little earlier. But I would agree on a lot of fronts. Offensively, first half, tremendous game. Second half, not so great. Defensively, I thought we were very consistent the entire game. And then our special teams made some big plays for us to help us have a big win. And Lexington, Virginia has not been good to me the past couple times that I've been there. So I was extremely excited and proud of our team, how they handled themselves. And we come back home with a big victory over VMI.
Jay Stanton won SoCon Offensive Player of the Week this week, Coach. He had 146 yards on about 20-ish carries and 2 touchdowns, and he is also within striking distance now of becoming the second leading rusher in school history.
Well, he's like we tell you every week, he's been a very consistent performer in his time here at Samford, and this season kind of seems to, I hate to say his breakout year, but he's had 3 out of the last 4 games really good games, and our O-line blocked well. I was really proud of our receivers. That was as good a blocking on the perimeter that we've had all season, and then he made a few guys miss and had some big runs there in the first half. And like we always talk about, if you run the ball well, boy, it opens a lot of things and allows you to do a lot of different stuff. So he's playing at a high level, and hopefully he'll continue that this week.
Coach, you talked about special teams in the open. Will Thorley has his best game as the Bulldog punter this season. Wilson Beaverstock connected on 2 long field goals, and then, of course, the fake punt. I thought it was one of the momentum-shifting plays of the game. What did you see from special teams?
I thought, we had a tremendous day there. Unfortunately, late in the game, we gave up a blocked field goal that could have made the game a lot closer there in the waning moments. But the fake punt, most definitely, it was a really tight game, and they had broke a long touchdown run. And we get stopped around midfield, but it was something, we worked on all season. We knew it was there, and we ended up getting a great execution. Joe Mara picked up some very nice blocks. Midnight Stewart made a great block. So that extended the drive, which resulted in a touchdown. I thought, again, Thorley had a really good day. They muffed a punt late in the game that we recovered down there inside the 10, unfortunately led to no points. And then the 2 field goals were big. And, we haven't relied on Wilson to do a lot of field goal kicking this season. But in a tight ball game, like they always are in the Southern Conference, you better get points when you can. So from that was awesome. And then, late there, I guess in the third quarter, we end up getting Johnny Johnson blocks a field goal. So a lot of big momentum shifting plays in the game. Fortunately for us, most of them came out in our favor.
All right, Coach. The Citadel Bulldogs are coming into town for the first full game in Pete Hannes Stadium. It's also Homecoming 2023. Historically, we've been very good at homecoming. What have you told the team about the other Bulldogs coming into town?
I'm excited about being able to play a game at home, and our job during homecoming week is to win the game on Saturday. So our preparation won't change whatsoever. We're looking forward to another Southern Conference matchup. Citadel, they do a lot of things on offense. They're very dynamic as far as the different types of shifting and different formations they give you, which poses a lot of problems. Defensively, they show you a lot of different looks to confuse you. I know their season hasn't gone like they wanted it to. Got a brand new football coach his first year in the Southern Conference, but man, they have played a tremendous schedule. I mean, goodness gracious, they played the top teams in our league, and their out of conference schedule has been was crazy. So they got a good team. I know they're going to come in here. They coming off of a bye week. They're going to be hungry. But I really believe so far of what I've seen of our guys, we're excited about suiting it up again this week.
Well, kickoff's slated for 2 o'clock. If you can't make it out to Pete Hanna Stadium, it'll be on ESPN Plus as always. This has been the Chris Hatcher Show, presented by Alabama 811.